David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with Coach Bielema before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Spartans ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Illinois' offense will have the football first. There's Khalil Valentine. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, that can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Unleashes one. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Valentine. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on 4th down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation?
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So Michigan State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
That's caught. much more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They want to run this quarterback. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They're got enough space. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the run, it's Valentine. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to the back. There's a crease. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Quick release on the RPO.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Delayed handoff. It's Valentine. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this.
Snags it, and there's running room. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
The run inside. It's Valentine. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Handoff to the lone back. Looking for room at the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And how about the backup, man? His first touch, he makes a big play in the running game. That is exactly how you earn more carries. He's not a guy that's leaned on to get those starter reps, to get the #1 reps. But when you do that, I promise you, you'll start to earn more reps with this offense.
Going with the counter play here. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion and now get first and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And now a chance to pull even first and goal as we get late in the first half. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Illinois! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabs it in the middle. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. On the move, he fires. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Number 37 on the field.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Running inside, it's Edwards. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop, and you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards.
Nice job by the offense going with the misdirection play because they're facing a defense that likes to be aggressive. So you get a couple of guys out of position, and that allows that play to be successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
The Spartans will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Sparty! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. They get the score and maybe a little extra time with the trainers in recovery after the game as a result of that hit.
He's going to be taking an ice bath after this game. This is a physical defense, and this quarterback knew coming into this game he was going to have to make plays like that. He knew he was going to get hit. He knew he was going to get punished, but you're just seeing so much maturity. So impressive watching this quarterback play from the pocket.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's Valentine. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Looking outside, it's Valentine. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Pulls it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they...
Touchdown, Fighting Illini! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Illini are right back in the lead.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Pulls it in, it's McCray. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Nose tackles in those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The run inside. It's Valentine. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Now on second down. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Dixon. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air, it's Hauser. Finds his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And now this is kind of an interesting spot to be in for an offense. Like, how much do you want to throw it, be aggressive, stop the clock in a tie game, and give the ball back to the other team? You still got 3 timeouts. If you get a first down here by running or throwing over the middle of the field, you can use one, and then you can continue to go fast after that point.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The keeper on the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Looking to take a shot. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Running inside, it's Valentine. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Here comes the field goal unit. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 33, a 43-yard attempt for the win. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way. Lost one deep down the right side. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss.